Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are going to learn techniques of scientific management, which is given by Tyler. Right? What are the techniques he have given? First technique is functional foremanship and standardization and simplification, work study, and fourth one is differential piece weight system. These are the four techniques given by Tyler. So let us see first one, functional foremanship. Right, we have chart here. So the first person comes in the functional foremanship is factory manager. He is the head of each and every activity of the organization or factory. Correct. So under him there are two other managers. So two other managers are, one is planning in charge and another is production in charge. So why we need both of these people? So because only one person cannot plan and execute those things, right? One person cannot plan and produce the goods, correct? So then only they have separated these both tasks, right? Under planning we have four other managers, and under production we have other four managers. So what are the tasks of these people, these 8 people? What are the tasks for them? So let us see one by one. So first one is time and cost clerk. Name only suggesting that he will plan that how much time to produce and at which cost. So he should set a standard time and cost to produce the units. So he need to calculate a standard time. So within, if they want to produce 1000 units in a day, so he should plan for that, right? And at what cost they should produce. If 1000 units they are producing, if one units cost 10 rupees, they should produce within 10,000 rupees. That is the responsibility of time and cost clerk. The second, instruction card clerk. Name only suggesting again. So drafts instruction for workers so they understand their individual jobs and tasks. His main task is to allot the works, assigning the works, who should work at which department. That is the job or task of instruction card clerk. He should make sure that those individuals should work in a particular work or task, right? Then we have route clerk. So lays out the sequence of operation and determines the route through which materials should be processed. So he should find a way to utilize the resources to the optimum, right? So he is responsible for best method of production, and he is responsible for optimum route of production. He should make sure that optimum utilization of resources. That means he should consume the less resources and make higher profit. For that method he is responsible. He should make that method. He should find out that, right? Next one is disciplinarian. So obviously a person who enforces discipline of work environment. You also follow disciplines in your schools, right? You should wear a uniform, you should wear shoes, you should wear tie. Those are principles, correct? So likewise organizations will also have some rules to behave in the organization for the individuals, correct? Those principles will be framed by disciplinarian. This is planning in charge, let us move to the production in charge and see what is the task for those managers. So let us start production in charge. Under production in charge is a manager. Under him there are four other managers. So speed boss, inspector, repair boss and gang boss. So what is the task of speed boss? He makes sure that work must be completed within stipulated time. So in planning in charge, so under planning in charge, there was a person, time and cost clerk. So he framed a standard time, right? That standard time must be executed by speed boss. He should make sure that within that stipulated time period, if he gives thousand, let's say 1,000 units within one day, they should produce, and he makes sure that he should produce, the worker should produce within one day at the stipulated cost, right? Then inspector inspects the workers and quality of the product. Obviously we need a supervisor to supervise the workers and the quality of the product, and is there any reduction in the quality. If we want to increase the quality, those things will be carried by inspector. So next we have repair boss. Make sure his machines are in working condition. He is the responsible for condition of the machines. So you should make sure that at each and every time the machines are in working condition. So that is the main task of repair boss. So next we have gang boss. Sounds good, but he arranges the resources. So for this entire activity, whatever the production activity is going on, for that activity resources are necessary, right? The resources must be available in time, right? So that will be done by the gang boss, right? So he is responsible for availability of resources. This completes your first technique. What it was? Functional foremanship. Let's go to the next technique in the next video.